Welcome to the week of December 20th. This is going to be your Zodiac messages and astrology report. This is Citrine Shaka. I hope everybody is enjoying your December. This is just an overview of the cards that each sign has for this week. So we're about to get started. All right. Let's get started with Aries. Now, this week I am using the Tarot of Dreams deck. All right, so Aries, this week you have the Five of Pentacles. So this week, some of you Aries, you might be tempted to ask someone for a loan this week. You might be tempted to ask someone for a loan, or you just might have a feeling that you need more money. You need to bring in more money. So that's just the general feeling that a lot of Aries will be dealing with this week. And again, this is a general reading for all signs. So if something resonates with you, that's great. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't think about it too much. Taurus, you're going to be feeling very strong this week. You're going to be facing your fears, and you are going to see the benefits of being fearless this week, Taurus. Okay? You have the Strength card and you also have the Four of Wands. So, yes, all of your hard work, all of the long hours you have put in, you are going to feel like you are seeing the benefits of all of those long hours of work, all of those times you had to be fearless. That is for Taurus. Moving on to Gemini. Gemini, you have the Palace of Swords. It is reversed. Now, for Gemini, you are an air sign. So this is saying that your mind and your thoughts and your speech are all going to be working overtime this week, Gemini. Okay? You're going to feel like you are on a super fast Mercury train. Okay? Because you are ruled by Mercury. So, Gemini, you are going to be talking about a lot of different things. You're going to be mentally very active this week, Gemini. Moving on to Cancer. Cancer, this is going to be a great week for you. You have the Ace of Swords. This is the ultimate success card. Okay, Cancers. The Ace of Swords talks about success. It talks about clarity. So you will receive clarity on something this week and you will feel like a success. Leo, you might have a meeting with a friend of yours who is a water sign, or you guys might meet up for after work drinks or something like that. But this week looks like a great week for you, Leo. Now, if you're not meeting up with that friend or that family member or coworker, then you will definitely have a great week this week. You will feel very loving this week, Leo. Look at this, the Queen of Cups. Okay. Moving on to Virgo. Virgo, you have the Knight of Cups. Okay. So for a lot of Virgos, you might have romance this week. You might be thinking about planning a social event, or you might attend a social event, even if it is a Zoom meeting. This speaks to the fact that social events are favoring you this week, Virgo. Okay. You might also be thinking about traveling over water this week as well, Virgo. Okay. Now let's move on to Libra. Libra, let's see what you have. You have the Knight of Pentacles. In this deck, the pentacles are called coins. Okay. So a lot of Libras will be thinking about a road trip. You might be thinking about also, a lot of Libras are going to feel very sensuous this week. A lot of times, the Knight of Pentacles can deal with the feeling of being sensuous. Now, also, if this represents a person, Libra, you will have a lot of contact with an earth sign. Okay. You will have a lot of contact with an earth sign, or you yourself might take on the qualities and feel very grounded and sensuous this week, Libra. Okay. Moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio, this is going to be a great week for you. You have the Nine of Cups. So emotionally, you are going to feel like you are reaching those ideals, the ideal emotional situations that you would like to have in your life. So this week is going to be a week filled with celebration, even if it's just sitting on your couch and having a glass of whatever you drink, whether it's soda, wine, whatever. You're going to feel good this week. A lot of Scorpios. Moving on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have the star card reversed this week. Okay. So this week you are being asked, and I believe you had something like this last week or the week before last, and it talks about your confidence. You're being asked to boost your confidence. Do something that will boost your confidence this week, Sagittarius. Okay. Also, this card is asking you to get more in touch with your intuition as well, Sagittarius. Okay, moving on to Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the Six of Swords this week. So for a lot of Capricorns, there's going to be a feeling of healing going on this week, Capricorn. It's like you are transitioning into another phase of mental clarity. Okay, the swords talk about your mental processes, and you have the Six of Swords, and that talks about transitioning. Okay, you are transitioning from one train of thought to another. Okay, and this also talks about the fact that you will feel like your success is hard earned this week, Capricorn. Okay. So it should be a pretty good week for you. You might have some type of clarity about something. Okay. Moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the Six of Pentacles and it is reversed this week. You see that, Aquarius? So for you, Um, a lot of Aquarius might be waiting on money to come in, or you might have to double check your commission check, or double check your payroll check, or double check if you have a business, you might have to double check your employees' paycheck. So you might find yourself writing another check to an employee, or if you are an employee, you might find yourself going to your employer saying, look, I'm missing some hours on my check. That is for Aquarius. Moving on to Pisces. Pisces, you have the Queen of Wands. So you might be hanging out with Leo this week. Look at that. Leo has the Queen of Cups, which could definitely represent a Pisces. And then Pisces has the Queen of Wands, which can definitely represent a fire sign, can represent Leo. So, Pisces, this week you are going to feel very strong, very dynamic, and you could very well be meeting with some fire sign friends this week, okay? But overall, with the Queen of Wands here, you are going to feel very strong and very confident this week. So let's just give you a recap of what each sign had. This is just a recap, and then we will get into the astrology report. I don't own the rights to any music you hear playing. Okay, let's get into the astrology report for this week. This is the Astro Report for December 20th through the 26th. So on the 21st, we have the Sun entering Capricorn. So happy birthday to all the Capricorns. As of the 21st, it will be Capricorn season. Now, on the same day, we have Jupiter in a conjunction to Saturn. Okay, so during this transit, you will confront your own inhibitions and self-restrictions. Okay, you may wish to break free of some bad habit that you have. This is a great time to work on that when we have Jupiter and Saturn in a conjunction. Okay, now on the other hand, you may choose to grow within the structure of any restrictions that you have set in your life. Okay, now so it can basically go either way, depending very much upon your temperament. Okay, and neither way is better as a general rule. It just depends entirely on what is appropriate in terms of your own life. So when Jupiter is in a conjunction to Saturn, Jupiter is expanding wherever it is, and Saturn wants to work on something. Saturn always wants to work on improving something. So this is a great time to improve something about yourself. Okay. Now, on the 23rd, we have a square. On the 23rd, we have Mars in a square to Pluto. Okay. This is a great aspect for doing something creative. Something creative that will transform the world around you. Okay? These are the two poles that this transit swings between. You have struggles, disagreements, you have creativity. So, like all aspects of Mars in transit to Pluto, this one is going to bring forth your ambitions, okay? And it's going to make you want to get ahead. When Mars is in a square to Pluto, you will definitely have an urge to get ahead in life, okay? That's on the 23rd. Now, on December 25th, which is Christmas for a lot of people, we have Mercury in a trine to Uranus. Now, when Mercury is in a trine to Uranus, this is a very stimulating transit, okay? A lot of people are going to feel more alive, more awake mentally, okay? Everything you encounter around this time is going to have an exciting quality to it, okay? This is an excellent time to tackle some problems that basically any problems that you have felt like you just cannot deal with them. This is a great time to tackle those problems when Mercury is in a trine to Uranus, because when Mercury is in a trine to Uranus, they are in a good aspect to one another. Okay, so it should generally be a great week this week for a lot of people. So if you would like to book a reading, visit my website, metaphysicalmoonlighters.com. Everybody enjoy your week.